ओम ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति
ओम ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति
मूर्ति भेद विभागिने
भेद विभागिने
व्योमवत् व्याप्त देहाय
व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय
दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम्
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम्
शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम्
शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम्
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम्
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम्
वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्।
वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्।
ॐ सहनाववतु
ॐ सहना भवतु
सहनौ भुनक्तु
सहनौ भुनक्तु
सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै
सह वीर्यं करवावहै
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै।
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्।
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्।
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्।
अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्।
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यै स्तवैः
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति स्तवैः
वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः।
वेदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः।
ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः।
ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः।
यस्यान्तन्न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः।
यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः।
सर्वस्वरूपे
स्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्ति समन्विते भयेर्यस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोस्तुते रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टातुकामां सकलानभीष्टान् त्वामाश्रितानां न विपानराणाम् त्वामाश्रिता ह्यश्रयतं प्रयान्ति सर्वभावप्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्य अखिलेश्वरी एवमेव त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरि विनाशनम् सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते भयेर्यस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोस्तुते रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टातुकामां सकलानभीष्टान् त्वामाश्रितानां न विपानराणाम् त्वामाश्रिता ह्यश्रयतं प्रयान्ति सर्वबाधाप्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्य अखिलेश्वरी एवमेव त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरि विनाशनम् सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते भयेर्यस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोस्तुते रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टातुकामां सकलानभीष्टान् त्वामाश्रितानां न विपानराणाम् त्वामाश्रिता ह्यश्रयतं प्रयान्ति सर्वभावप्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्य अखिलेश्वरी एवमेव त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरि विनाशनम्.
Fourth verse. Maya tatamidam sarvam
मया सर्वं
jagatavyaktamurtina
जगदव्यक्तमूर्तिना
मत्स्थानि सर्वभूतानि
मत्स्थानि सर्वभूतानि
न चाहं तेष्वस्थितः न च मत्स्थानि भूतानि पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम् भूतभृन्न च भूतस्थः ममात्मा भूतभावनः यथाकाशस्थितो नित्यम् वायुः सर्वत्र गो महान् तथा सर्वाणि भूतानि मत्स्थानीत्युपधारय सर्वभूतानि कौन्तेय
सर्वभूतानि कौन्तेय
प्रकृतिं यान्ति मामिकाम्
प्रकृतिर्यान्ति मामिकाम्
कल्पक्षये पुनस्तानि
कल्पक्षये
पुनस्तानि
कल्पादो विसृजाम्यहम्
कल्पादो विसृजाम्यहम्
प्रकृतिं स्वामवष्टभ्य
प्रकृतिं स्वामवष्टभ्य
विसृजामि पुनः पुनः
विसृजामि पुनः पुनः
भूतग्राममिमं कृत्स्नम्
भूतग्राममिदमिमं कृत्स्नम्
अवशं प्रकृतेर्वशात्
अवशं प्रकृतिर्वशात्
न च मां तानि कर्माणि
न च मां तानि कर्माणि
निबध्नन्ति धनञ्जय
निबध्नन्ति धनञ्जय
उदासीनवदासीनम्
उदासीनमदासीनम्
असक्तं तेषु कर्मसु
असक्तं तेषु कर्मसु
We have seen 6th verse in detail. But Bhagavan Shankaracharya said in Bhashyam, he says, what Bhagavan has explained, that he has given the vision of in 4th and 5th verse, same vision Bhagavan would like to convey through example. So yatha uktena shlokadvena uktam artham drashtantena upapadaya. What I have told in both shloka, shlokadvena uktam, what I have said, same meaning, drashtantena, through example, upapadaya, I would like to convey. And Bhagavan says, the example given is vayuhu, means wind. Sarvatra gaha, there is a first adjective, the meaning is sarvatra gacchati. Vayu is all pervasive, it can go anywhere. And again, Vayu is mahan, is great in the sense of all pervasiveness. So that Vayu is great. In same Vayu, nityam akasha sthitaha. That Vayu is always remain in space only. In spite of living in the space, moving everywhere in the space, but still avakasha, this space is unaffected. Whatever the nature of Vayu, if Vayu is with good fragrance, there is no connection, unconnected. If Vayu has some good bad smell, but still avakasha is unaffected. It can never tainted. Same way, tatha, same way, Bhagavan says, myself consider as a avakasha. He says, myself is like a avakasha, and sarvani bhutani matsthani. All beings are available in me only. And even yesterday we have seen sarvatra gacchati, means Vayu can go everywhere. Same way, sarvani bhutani sarvatra gaha. One by one, keep on taking different type of births, and these jivas sarvatra gacchati. Even sometime Brahma Loka, even Svarga, sometime Patala. So because of this consciousness, because of Ishvara, Jiva sarvatra gaha. That's why masthane iti upadhare. In same way, Akasha is untouched, is unconnected with Vayu. Same way, even though I have sustained all beings, but I am like a space. Whatever papa punya, whatever karma of all beings, I am untouched. That's why Bhagavan has given the example of Akasha that we have seen. And after that, having explained this, Bhagavan has taken new topic. And the topic is about beings. This all Sarvani Bhutani. So he says, Evam Vayuhu Akashe Iva Mai Sthitani Sarvabhutani Sthiti Kale. Just as Vayuhu Akashe Sthitaha, it available everywhere in space, same way Mai, in me, is not only Vasudevasya Putra, but here the meaning of Mai Avyakta Sarvabhuta. So which who is formless. In me, Sthitani Sarvabhutani, all beings are in me only. At which time period? Bhagavan says Sthiti Kale. At the time of when all this universe is going on. At the time of sustenance, actually. Sthiti Kale means at the time of sustenance. And that Bhagavan says, it starts from here, Kalpakshay. When one kalpa or one universe is going into dissolution, at that time, what happened to all beings? So Kalpakshay, Sarva Bhutani, all beings, Mamikam Prakrutim Yanti. At the time of dissolution, all beings, Mamikam Prakruti, my own Prakruti. Here Prakruti is Maya. That my own Prakruti, Yanti, they will go back to my Prakriti. And again, Kalpa Ado, at the beginning of new whole chapter, new universe when begun, Tani Bhutani, Aham Visrujami. Again, I have created all beings. So Bhagavan says, all beings are in me at the time of sustenance, but when dissolution comes, they all become an unmanifest condition in Maya, and Maya becomes unmanifest in me. And again, at the time of new creation, at the time Aham Visrujami, the meaning of Visrujani, really speaking, creation. But we know this is not creation, it is just manifestation, unmanifestation. So this is even though Visrujami, that we have seen Bhashyam also. So Maya has many names, 8 names, but right now I know is one is Maya. Another name of Maya is Prakriti. 1 minute, is Prakriti. Is Prakriti. Another name is Avidya. All names are only Maya. There are total 7 synonyms. Right now I know only 3, and I will let you know. But it's are called Maya. So Bhagavan says Prakriti Yanti means they go back to Maya. And yesterday also I have told Maya is not separate from Brahman, is not separate from Paramatma, or not separate from consciousness. Actually is a power of Ishvara. When universe about to start, at that time Ishvara activate is Maya, and this Maya becomes multifolded, it becomes everything. So Bhagavan says Sarva Bhutani. Prakriti means Trigunatmika, which has 3 gunas, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. And Bhagavan says it is a Aparam Nikrushtam. Aparam is a lower, Nikrushtam, Yanti. And this Prakriti is Mamika Madhya. It is me only, it belongs to me only. It is not separate entity. It is not separate reality. At what time? So Kalpakshay, at the time of Pralaya, dissolution. Punaha, Bhagavan says, Punaha means Bhuyaha, again, Tani Bhutani, all those beings, at the time of creation, Utpatti Kale, Kalpa Ado, Visrujami. I again, Utpadayami, I created them. Aham, in which way, Shankaracharya silent tree has written, Purvavat. Purvavat means before that, there must be some creation, no manifestation, same way. So this is no new creation. It's keep on cyclic process. Kalpakshaya, Kalpa Ado. Ado means Adi, means beginning. So one who knows little bit Sanskritam, so when Adi is the name, if is written separately, the meaning is etc. But if Adi comes with another name, Kalpa Adi, so it becomes a Kalpadi. So here Adi means beginning. That's why Anadi Ananta. At that time, Anadi means one who doesn't have beginning. But separate Adi meaning is etc. etc. So here Kalpadi is a seventh case. So Kalpado, at the time of creation, Aham, all beings Visrujami. That we have seen. And why? So Bhagavan says, Shankaracharya ji, which beings are coming to beings? So he says, Avidya Lakshanam, all beings because of ignorance. Prakrutim swam avashtabhya visrujami punaha punaha. Bhutagramam imam krishnam avasham prakrutehe vashat. So main sentence is imam krishnam bhutagramam. Imam means this. Krishna means total, samagra. I have many times, but still this word Krishna, not Krishna, but Kr, Ta, Sa, and Na. It is the biggest conjunct consonant in Sanskrit language. Krishna. The meaning is total. Tasya bhavaha did not do. But Krishna is the total. So Bhagavan says, Imam, this Krishna means total, Bhutagrama means right now what is in the front of this universe, this all Bhutagrama. Here the meaning of grama is not village, but grama is group. So Imam, Bhutagramam, total. Everything's totally. Prakrutim, Bhagavan says, Visrujami. I created not one time, punaha punaha, again and again. And how? So Bhagavan says, Swam Prakrutim Avashtabhya. The meaning of Avashtabhya means having kept under control. My own Prakruti, my own Maya, having kept in my under control, this whole group of being means total 84 lakhs million. This all Jivatma, again, punaha punaha, visrujami. And how they are coming to beings, Bhagavan says, avasham, helplessly. And why helplessly? Prakrutehe vashat. This is the main, because they are totally dependent on Prakruti only. Under the control of, because of the force of, or otherwise we say under the control of Prakriti, avasham, they visrujami. They keep on coming and coming. Same, if you remember, so I have kept one, if is there. This is in 7th chapter. Bhagavan says there are two Prakritis. Is written here. One is Bhagavan says Bhinna Prakriti Ashtada. In one Prakriti, these all 5 elements, and again Ahankara, Buddhi, all are one Prakriti. And Bhagavan says the name of this Prakriti is Apara Prakriti. That's why written here Apara. And other than this Apara, the another Prakriti is called Para Prakriti. The meaning of Para Prakriti is Bhagavan's own nature, consciousness. So with the help of this Param, I sustain Jiva Bhutam Dharyate. I sustain all Jivas because they give consciousness to all beings, while all other inert things are because of Maya. So both combines and create whole Jagat. That's why Bhagavan says, Etad yonini bhutani sarvani upadharay. I create all beings, and even Bhagavan says, Aham Krishnasya Jagataha Prabhavaha Pralayaha and Tatha. So I am the cause of the creation of the world. I am the cause of even dissolution of the world. And Tatha, Shankaracharya has written there, the meaning of Tatha is even because of me all are sustained. So same Apara, Shankaracharya is written here, Apara Prakriti. And somebody asked, how can we come out from this Maya? So this Bhagavan has given answer here. Devi Hesha Gunamai Mama Maya Duratyaya Mam Eva Ye Prapadyante Eta Maya Tarantite. Only you have to seek me, otherwise surrender to me. So this is mentioned here. This Prakriti means Apara Prakriti. So now Shankaracharya has written Swam Prakriti. Prakriti Swam, meaning is Swiyam, my own. It is not separate. Swam means my own. Prakriti means Maya. Even you can put Maya, even you can put Avidya. This because here Avidya Lakshana. So Avidya. Avashtabhya. This word is Avashtabhya. Shankaracharya says Avashikritya, having kept under control. So I have kept my Maya under control, and Visrujami Punaha Punaha. I manifest, I created them again and again, Punaha Punaha. And this Bhutagrama, the group of these people, Bhagavan says, Prakriti Taha Jatam. They are born because of out of Maya. It is not because of me. Prakriti Taha Jatam. All words Shankaracharya has used is very beautiful. He says Prakriti Taha Jatam. The meaning of Jatam is born. Prakriti Taha. Because of Prakriti, because of Maya, because of Avidya. And who are born? Imam Bhutagrama. I don't know, but in Gujarat, Gramam means village. Even I think in Hindi also, the meaning of Grama. Even Sanskritam also, sometimes the meaning is village. But again, I would like to convey, when Grama comes with some word, then Grama, the meaning is group. So Bhagavan says, Jatam, this group, which group are born? Bhutagrama. So what is the Grama? Shankaracharya explained, Bhuta Samudaya. Bhuta means all beings. Samudaya means group. Imam, here written Imam. The meaning is Vartamana. What is available right now in front of us is called Vartamana. In front of us, what are the beings? Same being are again goes in dissolution, and in next cycle they will come back. Krishna means Samagram. These all beings avasham. They are helplessly. And why avasham? So Shankaracharya is given because they are aswatantram. They are dependent. They are not independent. So somebody asks, we can ask also, why they are not independent. So the reason is avidyadi doshehi paravashikrutam. Nobody has made them dependent because of avidya. So here again adi. The meaning of adi here is etc. So avidya and what? So this is Shankaracharya's style that I would like to show you. It is written here, he is given in some Upanishad. Suppose we are born with, we have one, in the name of this is called avidya. We are born with ignorance. Ignorance of what? So who am I? Because generally we don't know who am I. We always think I am body, mind, sense complex. And what are the limitation of body, mind, sense complex? That is my only. That is me only. So always this, because out of ignorance, all people thinks I am useless, I am helpless, and always think I am sad, unhappy inside. And because of ignorance, they start thinking, if I have something, then I can be happy. If this thing or this person can be with me, then I can be happy. This thinking is called karma. The meaning of karma is desire. If I have some money, then I can be happy. So, second step, by birth, we have this ignorance. Because of ignorance, we always desire something and something. This is Puja Swamiji's. There is a Sansara's one name is Bhava. So what is the meaning of Bhava? It's called Sansara. Bhava Sansara sab chhoot gaya hai, fikar nahi mujhe tarna. So what is the meaning of Bhava? So it's called Bhavati Bhavati iti Bhavaha. Becoming and becoming. That's why Puja Swamiji's style is always Jiva would like to become something. I would like to become a doctor. I would like to become a scientist. I would like to become a photographer, journalist, whatever. But always we would like to do something. So to become something, by sitting only or only desiring, we cannot do anything. So to become something, we have to always perform different type of karmas. In sometime I would like to become a very rich. And to become a rich or whatever, when we are doing karma, it always may not be with dharma. So if they are not with dharma, then we incur papa in our sanchit karma. And if we are earning everything with dharma only, then we incur punya. So this both punya and papa is a result of next birth. Again, by birth, we have same problem. We don't know who am I. Again, same, we start desiring for different thing. And to fulfill our old desire, we keep on doing different type of karma. This karma give us punya papa. This is called avashaha. Helplessly we are doing, not for this 2 to 3 births. We don't know how long. Keep on doing. That's why Shankaracharya has written, avidya adi doshehi. So what is the meaning of avidya adi? So here avidya is here. Avidya plus adi, etc., etc. So we can include in adi, kama, karma, punya, and again punarapi jananam, punarapi maran. This is our life. So this Shankaracharya is explained here. Asvatantram. We are not independent because of our this nature. Avidya doshehi paravashikrutam. We are totally dependent on our punya papa. Because of punya papa, we keep on doing different type of karma, and this karma gives us different type of births. So parvashikritam, totally dependent on Maya. That's why it's called prakrutehe vashat. We are under the spell of Maya. So what are the culprit? So it says only avidya. If this ignorant goes, all other dosha will go automatically. Need not to remove one by one. Only one avidya will go. Everything will go. So this Maya only, it makes us parvashikrutam. This is the difference. Bhagavan says, Swam Prakruti. This is Maya is Ishvara's under control. And what are poor jivas? We are under the control of Maya. This is only difference. And we are under the control, Prakrutehe Vashat. And that's why we are aswatantra. We are totally dependent. And because of we are and what is the cause of dependency? Avidya doshi. They make it always parvashikruta. This is a joke. I don't know whether true or not, but joke is there. One elderly person, he was a merchant, one with a shop. He was on the deathbed. He was just dying, and he has 4 sons. And this merchant was very greedy. So he never allowed any son to keep shop closed. And he has 4 sons. Then at the time of death, when he was dying, he has asked, where is my first elder son? So elder son says, I'm just standing near by one of your leg. Then he says, where is my second son? Then he says, I'm nearby elder brother. Then he asks, where is my third son? So he says, I am on your head. And he says, where is my 4th one? So he says, it's just be near this 3rd one. Then he asks, so who is in the shop? So my shop is closed. So at the time of death also, it makes his aswatantra. He cannot remain. So this is, and why? Prakrutehe vashat. Because this Prakruti, we are under the spell of Maya, and while Maya is under the spell of Ishwar. That's why Bhagavan says, Swabhava vashat, out of nature. And after this, Tarhi tasya me Parmeshwarasya bhutagramam vishamam vidatatah tannimitabhyam dharma adharmabhyam sambandhasya. So there is, before this 9th verse, Shankaracharya ji has explained. He says, if everybody has this papa punya, no? All jiva is under the spell of Maya, and because of Maya, they keep on incurring papa punya. Same way Bhagavan is doing lots of job, no? Bhagavan is creating all beings. Bhagavan is sustaining everything. And again, they come back to Bhagavan. All are desert. So it's a too much karma for Bhagavan. Then Bhagavan also affected by papa punya or not? This is, Bhagavan says, I am not affected by papa punya. But before that, Shankaracharya has written one good sentence, and he says, main sentence is Parmeshwarasya sambandha. Tasya Parmeshwarasya sambandha. The connection of Ishvara. And which type of Ishvara? Vidadataha. The meaning of Vidadataha means one who is creating, one who is sustaining, and who is doing the dissolution, all Kriya. For whom? Bhutagrama. These all beings. In which type of Bhutagrama? So he says Vishamam. Vishamam means, he says, Tunde matihi bhinna. Each and every head has their own thinking pattern. Even different jiva, different size, different shape are called Vishamaha. Variegated, different. This all Bhutagrama. And what Bhagavan does? He creates everything. So Tasya Parmeshwarasya sambandha syat. With whom sambandha? So dharma, adharmabhyam. So dharma means punya, adharma means papa. So does Bhagwan is also affected by dharma and adharma? Because some Bhagwan loves someone, it's like some Suradasi, so Bhagwan has love affection. If somebody is like Ravana, Bhagwan has killed him, so it's adharma. Like that, Bhagwan also have connection with dharma and adharma. And for what? So he says tat nimittabhyam. Nimittabhyam means dharma, adharma, and even all beings are cause. For that karma, Bhagwan has any connection? To solve this problem, aha Bhagwan. Bhagwan says in this 9th verse. And he says, Tani karmani, nachamam tani karmani nibadnanti dhananjaya. But tani karmani, mam na nibadnanti. All those karmas, this creation, sustenance, and dissolution, that karma, mam to me, na nibadnanti, is never bind me. I never can be bind by this all karma. Then hey Dhananjaya. Arjuna's one name is Dhananjaya. Dhanam Jayati, it's called Dhananjaya. And at what time? So it says during Rajasuya Yagna. Nowadays, something people used to go to ask some donation. When they are doing some big work, they will go to each and every rich people and they ask for donation. If they are interested, they give. If they are not interested, not give. Same when Yudhishthira has planned to perform a Rajasuya Yaga. So he needs money to give because it will continue for many days. So many guests will come. They would like to give food and they would like to give the different type of gift. So every king should give some portion of money to Yudhishthira. So for that purpose, if you know, in Mahabharata, Arjuna, Bhima, and Lord Krishna, they all three have gone different type of rajas and asked for dhanam. So if they are happily give, then they will take from. But if they say no, then again they fight with them and they take money. They won over them and then take money. That's why his name is Dhananjay. And when they go to Jarasandha, and Jarasandha says, I want to give, so then they fight with Bhima and they kill them. But Dhananjaya means during Rajasuya Yagna and lots of money is collected for Yaga. That's why Arjuna's one name is Dhananjaya. He says, hey Dhananjaya, Tani karmani mam na nibadnanti. They never affect me. Why? So he says, whatever karma I'm doing is like udasinvat asinam. Asinam means really meaning is, asinam is sitting. I'm just sitting like what? Udasina. The meaning of udasa is indifference. But really speaking, it's the meaning of udasin means ut asanam yasya saha. It's called udasan. Udasan. So one who is sitting is little bit different. It's called udasin. Asina means sitting here. Actually, if we put asina means sitting, ut asina means udasin. In Hindi, udasa is, when we are sad, it's called udasa. I don't know in Tamil. But in Gujarati also, udasin, one who is sad, we say, don't disturb her or him because it's a disturbed person. But in here, particularly here, udasin means one who is kept distance is called udasin, like Sakshi, who is kept difference, who are not affected. I would always like to convey, when we are going to Ganga, when we see Ganges, Ganga is flowing. Even we know swimming, we should not take a courage to take a dip or we would like to, swim inside the Ganga. It is very dangerous. So what person should do? Near there are many ghats are available. We can sit there, we can enjoy Ganga. So they're sitting ut asanam. We have take our asanam different from Ganga. It's called ut asana. We are sitting, then we can enjoy the Ganga. It's just all flow is going on. Same way, when thoughts are going in our mind, we have to remain ut asana. We should not involved in that thought process, then we can enjoy. But why we are disturbed, because always we are jumped inside the thought process. If we can remain our nature like udasina, but Bhagavan says, I always remain udasina. And he is given in Shankaracharya, because Bhagavan is non-doer and Bhagavan is even non-abhokta, akarta, abhokta. So here, udasinavat asina means Shankaracharya has written in Bhashyam is akarta. He is not doing anything. And teshu karmasu asakta. So this is called Vishaya Saptami. With reference to all karmas, Bhagavan says, I am asaktam. I am not attached. So here the meaning is abhokta. So I am not interested in result also. And even I am not interested. I am not consider myself as a deha, so I am a karta. So that's why this karma cannot bind me. If we consider ourselves, I am body, mind, sense complex, then karta only. Then punya papa, then karma, then punya papa, then punarapi jananam. But when we know this body and mind is given to me, this is mere instrument for me, I'm not body, mind, sense complex, then that person is a karta. And Shankaracharya is written in this Bhashyam, he says, even a gnani, one who is Atma Gnanam, one who thinks like this, then teshu karmasu asaktam, then karma never binds that person, even not for Bhagavan. Condition is, we should know ourselves, we are not karta, at the same time, we are not bhokta. Still 5 minutes, we can do. So main is, tani karmani, mam, na always with verb, na nibadnanti. So Shankaracharya has written, nacha, not mam. So what is the meaning of mam? Isham, Ishwaram. Bhagavan says, who is me? I am Ishvara. Tani. Tani means tani karmani. Which type of karmani? The Shankaracharya has written, bhuta gramasya vishama visarga nimittani. Vishama means different type of activity Bhagavan is doing, no? Utpatti, sthiti, laya. This visarga means utpatti. Nimittani means because visham is different. So we can concluding all three, sustenance, dissolution, and creation. Tani karmani, these are called karma, na nibadnanti. They can never bind. So what's the reason? So he says, tatra karmanam asambandhatve karanam aha. So what's the reason? Asambandhatve means they are not connected to them. Tatra karmanam, why Bhagavan is not connected to this all karma? Resolution, maintenance, tat karanam. The reason is given here. So he says, udasinavat asina. Bhagavan is sitting in which way? Udasinavat. Here the meaning of udasina, what I have, it is not remain unconnected with all, whatever doing is unconnected. That's why always I would love that small story, all gopi wants to cross Yamuna, and Yamuna is flooded, and they would like to give food to Durvasa Muni. So he asked Gopala, he says, we would like to cross Yamuna, and you see this is all flooded, how can I cross? Then Krishna says, you tell Yamuna, if Krishna is brahmachari, then oh Yamuna, you give the marga, give the path. And Yamuna separated, they all gopis went. Another bank, they have fed Durvasa. Durvasa also eaten a lot of things. And he was trupta. Then again Gopi starts thinking, we have to go back to our village. How can we go? At that time Krishna has said, okay, if Krishna is brahmachari, so Yamuna is given patha. Then they have asked Durvasa Muni, how can we go back? Then he says, how you come over here? Then he says, Krishna has said this way, that's why we have come over. Then he says, you go to Yamuna and you tell Yamuna, if Durvasa has not eaten everything, even single morsel, then, oh Yamuna, you give me the path. So he says, you have eaten so much thing, what we have taken, you have already finished, and how can I? Still he says, you tell Yamuna. All went and they say, if Durvasa Muni has not eaten anything, oh Yamuna, give me the marga, give me the path. Immediately they separated in two and they again went away. So what's the reason of the story? They have already eaten, no? But reason is Durvasa knows I am not body. The eating is body. Whatever desire is mind, but I am not body, mind, sense. So the eating, that kriya, that activity is not done by me because I am only consciousness. This is called asambadhatva. It is not connected. Where karmana, so even eating, this our whole kriya, it is not connected by Gautama, Durvasa. Why? So he knows aham akarta. I am not doer, because whatever kriya is going only by body. I am just giving, that consciousness to our body, but I am not body, mind, sense. It's called asambhatvatva. It says udasinavat asina yatha, just as udasinaha upekshakaha kashchit. Someone, kashchit, someone, udasina means upeksha, indifferent person. Tadvat, same way, asinaha, asinam. I am sitting like that. And why? Now this atmanaha avikriyatva. This is the reason. Because Atma doesn't go any type of modification. It never do any kriya. And here Atmanaha, because Atma is avikriya. For that reason only, Bhagavan is not connected. In the presence of Lord Krishna, or in the presence of consciousness, Maya plays the role. All what is going is by Maya only. Bhagavan is giving only his consciousness only. So it says, Atman, this is the crux. Atmanaha avikriyatvat. So Atma doesn't go any type of modification. And again, asaktam, I'm not interested. Where? Phala asangarahitam. I'm not interested in any result. Now, this person has too much my japa, what will happen to them? Bhagavan never thinks. It will come, keep on moving. Phal asangam rahitam, abhimana varjitam. Abhimana varjitam means, abhimana means, aham dehaha is called abhimana. I am body. If we say, it's called abhimana. I am very sad today. This is also abhimana, because we identify ourselves with body and mind. That's why called abhimana. And one who doesn't have, is a Paramatma, so Bhagavan knows. So he is a abhimana varjitam, aham karomi. I don't have any that sense. Teshu karmasu. Among all, with reference to all that karma. And teshu karmasu means, again, Bhagavan is doing only three karma. Creation, maintenance, and dissolution. So teshu karmeshu aham abhimana varjitam. I don't have an abhimana. Even I know atmaha avikriya. Atma doesn't go any modification. That's why aham udasinavat asina. So I have no problem. Dharma adharma bhyam aham vibhakta. I am separate from Papa Punya. But more we will see next time. Any question? No?
So Swami, that when you gave that example, Nitya Triptaga Nitya Brahmachari, we have to internalize it for ourselves, right? We cannot just say, like Krishna Paramatma is saying like that, and Durvasa Muni is saying that. It is actually, he's talking about us.
So in Bhashyam, next para is like that only. One who thinks like that, Teshu karma suna badhyati. Even for such people also, there is a no, karma never effect. So we have to develop that thinking process. I'm not body, mind, sense complex. It is given to me. It's like this money is given to me, this home is given to me, this whole. So when we say it is given to me, we know we are not that. It is everything is given to me. But I am not given to anyone. This is my is always separate. That myself.
Yeah, because I remember Puja Swami, this class, it's like all these things we say or the gurus teach, everybody goes to the class and comes back and just put it on a pedestal and just refer to it once in a while and never internalize it.
It is difficult to, we know we should internalize, but still some vignas, some obstacles keep on coming. This is samsara.
You need punya, Swamiji, for those obstacles to go.
And to remove this punya,
Yes.
japa, Ishvara's naam samkita, everything helpful.
Yeah, I think you need punya enough to remove that ajnanam, but not accumulate the punya, because then it becomes a different problem.
But that punya we can use for chitta shuddhi, no?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only goal.
Yeah. So yeah, I would like to tell next week from 16th to 23rd, I have, lecture series in different city. So after 2 years, I'm going somewhere. So next week, I cannot able to take classes. Even 22, 20 next also. And then I think your Christmas will come, no? Everybody will be busy. Is okay? No, not okay.
We are not celebrating Swamiji.
Then okay, yeah. But
But I'm
Sudhakar
happy
ji and
because-
Kestan Anji has all like a vacation, no? All guests
Yeah.
used to come, just keep on coming and going. But still we will continue, okay? But 2 weeks, I think, we have vacation now. So next week only I'm going, yeah.
Okay.
So on Thursday I'm traveling. So from 7 days, from Thursday to Thursday. Friday again I will come back here. So it's difficult to take class.
Udasinavad asinam, Swamiji.
Yeah.
This is Ishvara Prasadam. Okay, no problem, no class.
Which you're going to which city, Swami?
So it is here in Gujarat only, Bhavnagar. I used to go. So right now I was reading this Tapovanji's, what is their name? Tapovanji's autobiography, but written by somebody else. He went to Bhavnagar to study Vedanta from Kerala to Bhavnagar at that time in 90s, early 90s. Pandita is considered as an educated city. Bhavnagar considered. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Om
Purnamada
Purnamidam Purnamudachyate
Purnasya
Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate.
Om
Om
Shanti
Shanti Shantihi. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.